As part of the brief from the agency, along with the script, you'll often get a storyboard, pictures that represent what they're going to shoot for the film, for the actual TV spot. These can be simple scribbles put together by the art director, or they can be grabs from films, other commercials, or even perhaps from photo libraries, things that represent the exact kind of mood they're trying to get. It helps to put the whole thing together in a presentation to the client, and it also helps you to figure out what you're going to write. In this example, this case study, this was a particular commercial where they already knew they wanted to use the song Somewhere Over the Rainbow. So they'd already got the license to use that music, but they wanted me to do an arrangement of it to suit their exact purpose. So this storyboard shows a series of pictures that represent the kinds of things they were going to shoot, and the same pictures that they'd presented to the client to give the client an idea of what to expect. What I then often do is take these pictures, put them into iMovie or Final Cut Pro or some kind of editing system, and then edit the storyboard to fit the exact time. So make them, in this case, 45 seconds. Then I write to that storyboard as a moving picture. I get some idea of how it's going to move, and I have something to present my music to so the client can actually look at their storyboard while they're listening to the demo. Okay, apologies for the change in mic sound, but I'm now using a headset just to make things easier while I'm going through this session. So here's the pictures for the animatic, and what I did is just put in a program guitar at this stage because I knew I was going to replace it with a real one later, and just got the format and everything right. So it now goes like this.
The rainbow skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true.
Okay, so in there's also just a solo violin and cello doing this kind of thing. And then a couple of things to picture. Down here we've got the little bit of piano accordion, so that reflecting the Parisian section. A little bit of piano for where the guy's playing the piano on screen. Okay, now I'll just replace it with the actual real pictures. So these pictures here came in, and then things had to be moved around a little bit, very slight changes. And as well, they wanted to try out a couple of different voices. So we actually tried a few voices. The one that you just heard. Then they also wanted to try one that was kind of younger and rawer and not quite so perfect. And she sounded like this. And I'll also put in the real guitar. So we actually had guitar, and the guy I used for this records it in stereo with mic and DI, and the guitar actually sounds really good. Sounds like this. You can see how now the sync parts for the piano accordion and piano sound like this. Okay, so just little touches to picture. They didn't want them to intrude, they just wanted them to be there. And the sync's not a problem because the director put this guy here in slow motion so that it's more the thought rather than the reality. Okay, so this is with the alternate singer.
The dreams that you dare to dream really do come true.
So in that one they were actually looking for an imperfect sing, not much reverb, very real, but then they decided in the long run to go with the much more whispery, intimate sound that this one here is. So that's pretty much it. So you can see how the job progressed from storyboard to full picture, then with tweaks, and the final result, this is it.
Somewhere over the rainbow skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true.